What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Andy Bowls. I'm Andy. We're back here at J Lanes for another ball review. Today we are doing the NV. Yes, the Ebonite NV. Here we go for a layout for mine. Pause to take a look. The Ebonite NV was released same time as the Total NV, but it was more of a exclusive release type deal. It was pretty much only available to tour players and to pro shops that bought a certain number of Total NVs. And luckily enough, my mom owning a pro shop, she bought a bunch because the Total NV was a phenomenal ball. And we were able to get our hands on one, and she gave it to me. So yeah, the ball is very, this ball features a two-piece asymmetrical core, very much like the Total NV, but the big difference with this one is the actual cover. The Absorb 15.1 cover, it does exactly as the name says. It absorbs oil. This ball is fantastic for creating area for yourself as the games progress. Designed for a heavy oil ball, it is heavy oil. It is a solid ball. It features an RG of 2.47, and best I could find was a differential of 0.030. I could not find a whole lot out on this ball, being as it wasn't truly released to the public. Yeah, let's see what she got. Now, if you've been paying attention to my videos, you've definitely seen me throw this quite a bit. I do throw this almost exclusively at Valero right now. Valero Limerick. We're gonna start at 24. Yeah. That ball is fantastic. It really is. I mean, it helps that I threw an actual good shot this time. Unlike the last video with the ball review for the Game Breaker, did not throw some great shots. Threw a couple decent ones, but nothing super fantastic. All right, so like I said, I am standing right on 24, so technically 23 and a half if you really want to get nitpicky about it. That one we got inside a little bit. It happens. But anyway, as far as where I'm targeting, probably about 3 2/3 down lane. No, less than that. Way less than that. Maybe a little bit more than halfway down lane. Kind of towards break point. Let's see if maybe I can pull some magic off with this thing and make this. No, that would have been good. But yeah, so this ball really, it was designed for your heavier patterns, your longer patterns. It's great at the oil absorption. So it really can start to burn a line in there for you. I'm not too entirely sure how the recent rule changes in the USBC as far as oil absorbing balls go, high oil absorption balls go. Oh, stay on. Came roaring back. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna fall. I guess Maybe you have to reach out to local USPC reps or something along those lines. I'm not entirely sure. I think the ball is still going to be legal, but yeah, I haven't been able to really find anything online about it, simply because, you know, it's not like, it's really not listed in much. As far as things like that go, ball directories and things like that go. I think I even looked, I forget where it was, whether it was Ebonite's website or bowl.com or 123 Bowl, something that had a whole bunch of retired balls, and I didn't see this on there. So again, probably has a big thing to do with it being a very, very limited release ball. This last shot was pretty good. That's right about where I wanted it. See about doing some more. Inside. So it struggled a little bit, but I also cooled that inside way, way, way much. Right past it. So again, I'm guessing it's going to end up being a common theme in some of my videos for a while I'm still shaking some of the cobwebs off from coming back. If you throw a good shot, generally the ball's going to do what you want it to do. If you throw a bad shot like before, like last frame, it's not right there. It's going to do what it wants to do. Right there, it hit it spot on. Just like it said, very strong, whole bunch of continuation. I'm going to slowly start to move left a little bit. Those last few shots standing at 23.5. So we are gonna, let's do a 3-board move with our feet. And try to get it to the same area that I just got it to, which is about 9-10. Struggled to come back a little bit, but I also threw that one kind of funky. So we're gonna pick this up, and then we're gonna go to that same spot that I just threw and actually try to throw the ball right. I'm wiping it off after every shot, and yeah, there's really not a whole lot of oil out there. And between that and this thing's cover stock being a sponge. All right, so we are, like I said, we're gonna go at 26 and a half. So yeah, that was, again, right where I wanted to get her. You know, a little light on that, with leaving that 10 pin. So that means moving farther left, we just have to move back a little bit on the approach. Because I really kind of want to push this thing. Because I haven't gotten the chance to lately in a very long time. So let's go super far. We're gonna make another few board jump here. Standing at what would be 29 and a half, getting to the same area. So she struggled a little bit, but still got back. Truthfully, since I've come back, I have not been able to get this far left, and it kind of sort of feels good. I will be doing reviews on all my equipment as we go through. It is a lot of older stuff. Kind of doing like a what's in the bag type deal. All right, so let's try to get, we're gonna try and do the same thing. Try and see just how far left we can get. Still manage to strike. So we're gonna move, still stay in the same spot, still standing at essentially 29 and a half, or I guess it would be 30 and a half. No, we can't go that far. It's not that dry out there, but still, it's just, the ball it's still fantastic. And truthfully, until I get anything new, I think this one may end up being my go-to at Valero Limerick for a while. Again, at least until I get something new. It may not be the absolute strongest ball in my bag, but if you go back and watch the video from last week, which I will tag in on this one, the leak video from last week, this ball is just fantastic at soaking up oil and creating area. All right, one more shot. So let's actually, we're gonna move super far right on this one and just try to barrel it up the outside just to see what happens. And we end on a good shot. All right, guys, so I mean, overall on this ball, even being, I think the Total NV came out in 06, 07, which is the same time as this one. So this one truly is almost 20 years old at this point. Even being 20 years old, Still an absolutely fantastic ball. It's never really going to leave the bag. I don't think so. Even as I get newer equipment, I still don't think it's going to change. So thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.